Hey you guys, this is going to be your video for Wednesday. And on Wednesday, you guys are going to be doing a MobyMax lesson on subtracting multi-digit whole numbers. So again, just like on Monday's video, a multi-digit whole number is just a number with multiple digits in it. So these would be considered multi-digit whole numbers. Okay. Like I talked in Monday's video, you might have problems that look like this when you do MobyMax or even when you take a test. I'm going to give a quiz on Friday. But when you have a problem that looks like this, you need to go ahead and make sure that you get out a piece of paper, a pencil with an eraser, and you're going to line these up. So subtraction is not any different than addition when it comes to that. So I'm going to take my first number, which is 342,649. And I want to make sure that I write it all down right, because sometimes I say it every year. Some students get it wrong just because of the simple fact that they didn't write it down right. So just make sure that you're writing it down right. So then I'm going to take this next number and I'm going to write it below, 123,568. Okay. Now with addition, what we did is we started in the ones place. So subtraction, that's the same thing. We're going to start in the ones place. Instead of adding and you're going to be carrying numbers, with subtraction, we're obviously taking away. So you're going to start in the ones place and you're going to start up top. I ask myself each place value, what's 9 minus 8? So if I have $9 and I give 8 away, I only have $1 left. And math, I do kind of Mr. B's way. He kind of tries to always relate it to money. And so that's kind of a good way. So 9 minus 8 is going to be 1. All right. I go to my tens place. Now I have $4, but I need to give 6 away. I don't have enough money. So that's when we have to regroup. So we're going to go to the next place value and we're going to take 1 away. So when I take 1 away from the 6, that's going to become a 5. And I give 10 over here. So if I think in my head, okay, well, what's 10 plus 4? Oh, that's going to be 14. So this 4 changes to a 14. So now I have, $14, and I'm going to give 6 away. So a trick that I always do, I think of the opposite. I think of what is it going to be addition wise, or I put 6 in my head and I count up to 14. I mean, I know that that's kind of a simple way to do it. And, I've gotten fussed at Mr. B for not using don't use my fingers, but that's just kind of a quick way for me. So I put 6 in my head and I'll go 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I got 8. Okay. I know you can't see because my big fingers, but I got 8. All right. So really 8 plus 6 is 14. Okay, so now I'm going to go to my next place value, and I'm going to do 5 minus 5, which is 0. I'm going to bring down my comma. Now, same thing here. I have $2 and I need to give 3 away. Well, I don't have enough money. So I have to regroup again. I'm going to take 1 away from my 4. That becomes a 3. So since I took 1 away, I'm going to add 10 over here. So that's going to make it 12. So 12 minus 3. So again, I kind of think of the opposite. I know that 9 plus 3 is 12, so I know that this has to be 9. You can also, use that finger trick again. Put 3 in your head. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I got 9. All right. Now, that's not the best way to do that, but that's just I would teach you that trick in my class. This is kind of how your parents probably did it as well, and they might have some tricks that help you too. So then we're going to go to the next place value. We have 3 minus 2, which is 1, and then 3 minus 1, which is 2. Okay. Now, in years past, I've always taught my kids to check their answers. So an answer to a subtraction problem is actually called the difference. So this is our difference. So 219,081. While I have you and while I'm doing this video, I'm going to go ahead and check my answer. So I'm going to take my answer. So I'm going to take my difference, 219,081, and I'm going to take the number on top, the number right above it, and the opposite of subtraction is addition. So I'm going to add. Now, I have to go through and add, and if I get this right, if this is correct, I'm going to get this number right here. But I have to go through and add. I can't just write that number down and say, oh, yeah, that's right. That's the difference. I have to start at my ones place and add. So we have 8 plus 1, or 1 plus 8, which is 9. Okay, so I know 6 plus 6 is 12, 13, 14. So yeah, that was 2 more. Okay, so 5 plus 1 is 6. 9 plus 3 is 12. 2, 3, 4. And then 2 plus 1 is 3. So I should have gotten my first number, and I did. So then that means this is right. Now, I just wanted to go ahead and check it while I was doing this video just to make sure that my difference was correct. I'm not saying you have to check every single one of them, but I will say this. I'm going to put this bug in your ear. Great mathematicians do check their work, and they know how to check their work. So even if you don't check every single one of them, if you were here in my classroom, I would say, okay, check your work or redo that one, check it. So just know how to check it. Now you're going to have lessons today on subtracting multi-digit whole numbers. Just take your time. You're going to be regrouping. You're going to be doing all kinds of things. We also are going to have a Google Meet today at 10 a.m. for Wednesday, kind of going over subtraction. I hope you guys have an awesome day. Love you.